In Australia, there are 13 million cars, increasing from just 1.4 million in fewer than 60 years. In 1 year in Australia, cars travel over 150 million kilometres. Reasons such as comfort, convenience, and privacy are provided as some of the prime reasons for not wanting to travel using more environmentally friendly alternatives, such as public transport or cycling. In my own municipality of Knox, 5 times the amount of people utilise their vehicles as their primary form of transport as opposed to any other option. Cars have numerous effects on the environment, including the physical clearing of lands for road, the contamination of water through the runoff, the use of non-renewable resources for manufacturing of cars, as well as the impact of vehicle emissions into the atmosphere. This research inquiry specifically looks at the environmental impact of motor vehicle emissions. Motor vehicle emissions produce air particles that impact on air quality and inevitably global warming. Emissions are created when the fuel in the car is converted to low-energy waste, which comes from the exhaust pipe. This waste is particles such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, and other organic compounds. These gases contribute to climate change as they exacerbate the natural greenhouse effect, causing the Earth's temperature to rise. In Australia, greenhouse gas emissions from transport are increasing by 1.4% per year, and road transport accounts for over 17% of Australia's greenhouse gas emissions. Greenhouse gas emissions are predicted to cause an increase of 2.4 degrees Celsius in the average temperature, which will contribute to droughts and floods, rising in sea levels, and reduction in biological diversity. It is important to maintain the quality of our air, as it impacts on our health, as well as supporting the natural environment and ecosystems of our world. The World Health Organization considers healthy air a basic human right. The health impacts of pollution in the air are issues such as lung and heart disease, as well as being a cause for cancer. In 2012, 3.7 million deaths were attributed to air quality. Australia has recognised that a reduction of emissions is required and has committed to reducing emissions by 5% by 2020. The Australian government strategies include introducing standards for new vehicles to reduce the emissions cars produce, encouraging alternate transport options, funding emissions reduction schemes, setting national standards on fuel quality, as well as participating in the National Environmental Protection Council. Although it is difficult for an individual to make change on a national level in the way a government can, there are programs that have been developed so each person contribute to making change towards greenhouse gas emissions. These include carbon offsetting programs. One organisation that provides this service is Greenfleet. Greenfleet is a not-for-profit organisation that encourages people to reduce their gas emissions and attempts to offset these emissions by planting biodiverse forests. Greenfleet recognises that offsetting alone does not provide the only solution to global warming. The Australian Government has shown commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, but more can always be done. Research from this inquiry shows there are lasting impacts on the environment and human health that are being caused by a need for convenience of driving our cars. I would ask, the next time you get in your car, you think about the contribution you are making to global warming. Think about contributing to an offsetting program, or walk to your destination. Thanks.